Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your love forecast horoscope for Will There Be Contact? Okay, so normally I do this a certain way, but I think today what I've decided to do is use some of the questions that I would use in a personal reading to give you guys more of a personalized message, to give you as much information as that you need about this person and this situation, okay? So we're going to be talking about what happened in the past with this connection, okay? Why are they contacting you? What's going on with your love interest right now, okay? How did they feel about you? What did they think about you? What did they desire from the connection with you, okay? And then we're going to ask, will there be contact, and some advice. And I want to thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and thank you to my members. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you guys like a live person reading with me, go to my website, JenniferWalkerZen.com, or check out the description box below. And if you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. You can do both. Let's jump right in. All right, I am just going to try to keep the shuffling down as far as the noise goes. But we're going to use multiple decks here, and feel free, take notes, okay? Stop the video where you need to, and rewatch it if you need to, okay? But this is, I'm going to give you a lot of clarity from this reading, okay? That's what I intend to do in this reading for you. So let's do it. All right, so tell me about Aries love interest, the one they're here for, the one they want to know about, the one they're out of contact with, according to the 6 questions that I just asked, okay? Obviously, we're going to do the no contact part of this reading separately, so we're just going to focus on these 6 questions first to get an assessment what's going on with you and this person, okay? So with Aries love interest, the one they're here for, the one they want to know about, the one they're out of contact with, and please, Spirit, answer these 6 questions when it comes to their love interest and them. Show me cards and you see what's going on currently in this situation. What's going on with the situation with their love interest with them, the one they're out of contact with. Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so we're going to lay down 6 cards, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to do, obviously we're going to go into the no contact in a second after we get done these. So the bottom of the deck shows me the Page of Wands. Could be flirting energy, could be younger fire sign energy, could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Doesn't have to be, but let's see what's going on, okay? So the first card is what happened in the past. Okay, so the past, here we got the 8 of Cups. This talks about somebody who was avoiding something. If we look behind what's going on with this person, you can see that this person, all right, if you come closer to this card, you can see that this person is avoiding their emotions. They're avoiding this situation when it comes to their emotions. So what do? They're walking away. They're walking away from these emotions. They're not dealing with it. There's an avoidance kind of situation going on here that happened in the past, okay? So I want to get more information about why this person decided to do this in the past. And then we're going to move on to where they're at right now in the current, okay? So let's use a couple different decks here. All right, what's going on my Aries love interest? The one they're here for, the one they want to know about, the one they're out of contact with, according to the 6 questions that I wanted to know about. Please give me more context and understanding of what's going on with their love interest when it comes to them. Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so let's go further on this. Okay, so we got the past energy, and we have this. There was some kind of socializing that happened, some type of group of people possibly here, because this is the Garden card energy, okay, which caused this avoidant situation here. Let's keep going. Let's use the Gypsy next. We used Kipper, let's use the Gypsy. Please give me clarity for Aries love interest, the one they're here for, the one they want to know about, the one that they're here for, the one that's out of contact. Please give me clarity for Aries when it comes to their love connection with the 6 questions that I'm asking about. Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so we have the spiritual card coming out, okay? Now, the spiritual card can talk about if your person isn't a very spiritually inclined person, it could be saying that their gut told them something. It could also have been because of some kind of traditional values, right? Something to do with traditions in the family, okay? Maybe something about the situation was a little bit outside of their wheelhouse for them, okay? Or there could have been spiritual guidance also. Okay, so we see that there was some kind of meeting, some kind of group of people, and something avoidance around this situation. In the past also, the connection could have been very spiritually oriented. Maybe that could also have been the case for some of you Aries. And this may have, sometimes when people get spiritual understanding, they get freaked out, okay? And they're like, oh, I don't know how to deal with this, okay? I don't know how to deal with this. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's use the Lenormand next. No, you know what? I'll use this one. What's going on with Aries love interest? The one they're here for, the one they want to know about, the one they're out of contact with. Please give me clarity for Aries and what's going on with their person romantically between them and Aries with the 6 questions that I've asked. Show me cards I need to see, show me cards I need to see. Let's see here, Aries. Yeah, again, we see in the past there was a sense of destiny around this situation. That's very interesting. It's like someone was finding their path, they're finding this direction. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Let's use some of these cards. You know, I like to use these cards. I've seen other people use these cards. Let's try using these cards. Let's see. All right. What's going on with Aries? Love interest. The one they're for, the one they want to know about. The one they're out of contact with. What's going on with this person when it comes to Aries? When it pertains to the 6 questions I wanted to know about. Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, let's see here. I see. There was definitely a lot of passion here. Okay. So there was some kind of passionate situation, maybe non-committal, some issues, but then there was a spiritual oriented situation going on here. There could have been the sense of avoiding emotions, avoiding the situation, possibly because of something about the situation freaked this person out. Okay. Let's keep going here. Let's just go like this. Let's put the smaller ones next. Okay, so that's the past. Lots of passion, lots of chemistry. There also, for some of you, since there's a spiritual oriented card, maybe some of you may even had a passionate spiritual awakening with this person as well. You guys can let me know about that in the comments below. Okay, but something about it seemed like it was forbidden as well. Like something about it was very forbidden. Like it was a little bit outside of the wheelhouse, a little outside of the norm there in the past. So let's see where your love interest is now with the connection. Wow, okay. So they're doing a lot of contemplation about their feelings here with the Queen of Cups energy. They're really thinking about it. They're contemplating it. And emotionally, they're starting to question some things because you can see they're sitting back. This person's watching TV. And you know how when we do other things, our mind kind of wanders? I get the sense that this person's mind is wandering. And they're emotionally wandering here. They're thinking about their emotions. They're contemplating their emotions here. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Let's see more information here. Yeah, this person in the current is a desperation here. Actually, there is a sense that they do want to urgently speak with you. It looks like they are taking some steps here. Yeah, see? They are concerned that there was a loss here, okay, in the current. So let's keep going. And there's a realization within this person that you brought them happiness and joyful energy. Yeah, see, there you go. Even this card reconfirming them wanting another opportunity, a second chance, okay? So let's go to the next card, which is how did they feel about you? So how did they feel about you? You know, this connection for them. They're feeling for you that there's some things that are weighing heavy on them. There's a sense of burdens, responsibilities here. So this person wants to take responsibility for this. And they feel like they've actually received something of value here in this connection. This person finds you very attractive. Now, this is like the Queen of Wands energy, you know. Something about this Queen of Wands energy is saying that you're very attractive, very sexy, well taken care of, beautiful, whether we're talking about male or female, but very attractive. This person feels like there's been this breakup. Now, if there is another third-party situation around this, for some of you guys, it could be saying that they want to break up with this other person to come back forward. But let's just get more information here. They are feeling wise, they are infatuated, there's an obsession here, there's an addiction going on. So you can see, right? So even if we just look at these three cards, right? It's saying there's a passionate situation here and a want to reunite, okay? And obsessing about this, really thinking about you, really obsessing about this, okay? So let's go now. We looked at how did they feel. Let's find out now, okay? What do they think about this situation? What do they think about this? Okay, so the Three of Pentacles are here. So there is some working together, building something, and I said for some of you guys there could be this more than one person involved because you see this Three Pentacles here. Or they also could be thinking, well, I can try to figure this out, make some kind of creative solution, come together, come up with some kind of plan. When it comes to a commitment and obligation. And we see there's this motherly energy here, or someone who's trying to give some advice, or getting some advice about this loss. And they definitely have the sense that there is some kind of negative thoughts, thinking going on here. Maybe they even feel there's something a lot more sinister going on here, and they're thinking about the situation that caused this issue between you and them. Let's see why they're not contacting. There's a lot of worries and concerns. There's a very cautious energy. This could be a friend that could be giving some advice here. There are concerns about disappointments. And they feel like maybe they need to clear their head, that maybe you, in their perspective, that, you know, they're not good enough for you. Okay, saying better off, happy, right? So they're concerned that you may just disappoint them, and that you're better off because they don't know how to make you happy. So let's look at what they're desiring from this connection. So actually they're desiring to make a decision. Okay, they want to make a choice, a decision. They're desiring to speak to you about truth because there's been some lying and deception around this connection before. And they're trying to make a decision here to be honest about friendship or being more than just friends in this decision. Yeah. Definitely they want to have an honest conversation here. They want to have an honest conversation in their desires about this, the fact that actually they're brokenhearted about it too. It's like they don't know how to tell you though. In their desires, they're desiring to be able to speak their truth to you about how heartbroken they are, but they don't know how to come forward with this. So let's talk about it. So we see it started out as a very passionate kind of situation, something that maybe didn't come together in a traditional way. This may have been outside of a norm, okay? And we see that there's a want to reunite your person, and they are obsessing here. They may feel like there has been some negativity around this, even some kind of, for some of you, I know this is a very specific message, but the card itself has magic kind of qualities to it. But I'm not saying that's the case. It could just be negative thinking. There could also just be negative thinking around it, right? And them saying, well, you know, the perspective is, I need to clear my headspace, and they are brokenhearted about it, okay? Because it seems like there is some kind of, this person seems to be afraid to speak the truth. It's like they realized in the past that actually you were a destiny for them, like a fated meeting. And there was this happiness and joyful energy. And they're realizing that something that happened with this breakup was a loss for them, and they have a lot of disappointments because of lying and deceptions. It's like there is a realization now about that. And I hear travel in the background too, as well. So I hear plane. It's also the gypsy, the next chair. All right, so we have this situation where there was people involved that created a loss, and maybe this people here, yeah, there's multiple people here that created this deceptive kind of environment between you and them, okay? This is why it's also always important that we follow our own heart in the end, because really we have to stay pure to ourselves. And it looks like your person, Aries, is let themselves be driven by other people's opinions, okay? So that's really what's caused a lot of the confusion around this situation. It's just that other people got involved, and now it's become so convoluted, and now your person's like, how do I come forward? Because basically I've been being deceptive and I've been trying to avoid the situation. And here we see the spiritual aspect, spiritual understanding, which has caused this desperation and realizing they received something of value, worth. We see this commitment, obligation, restrictions, boundaries, and we see cautiousness about this friendship. Possibly because somebody could be in a marriage, okay? We saw the wife card there, okay? Or commitment, or some type of obligation. But you see, your person's like, I avoided the situation, now I'm contemplating about this love. I took somebody's advice. I'm overwhelmed and burdened. I'm trying to figure out how to work together, build something, where there's more than one person that causes worries and concerns, and I need to make a decision. See that there, they need to make a decision, because all those self-doubt, all those worries here of these three people that collaborated here, right, and caused all this burdens here. If you look at the numbers of this, 8, work, effort, patience, completion, working together, find a creative solution towards fulfillment of desires, and making a decision. So now let's just ask the question, Aries. Let's just ask the question. Now, will Aries love interest contact them? Is there huge potential for Aries love interest to contact them in the next 3 months? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, let's see here, Aries. Yes, very fast actually, because we got the Knight of Wands energy, okay? So if we're asking a yes or no here, this is a yes, and it's saying fast, okay? Because of someone who is concerned about being left out in the cold, and also, let's just talk about the fact that this could also happen because of passionate exercises, okay? Something passionate around that. We see something about a house, home. Something could be a little bit deceptive in hanging out, celebrating, because again, we have 3 people involved. There is some good news coming in and giving to this connection because of a love connection, deep love. King of Cups. Okay, so with all that being said, Aries, let's get you guys some advice for your highest, best good and what actions you should take, okay? And by the way, the timing is whenever you come upon this message is meant for you, okay? So that's when the 3 months starts. So for Aries, for their highest, best good, for the best possible outcome for them, what should they do? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. And I hear the Knight of Wands kind of energy out there as well. Okay. Understand that you're not alone, okay? That you are watched over all the time. We have our guardian angels, our ancestors. I know sometimes we feel that way. We feel like we're by ourselves. We're like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm so confused. I don't understand what's happening here. But you're not alone. You are constantly loved. Okay, so you're not by yourself. You're not alone. It is showing that you can preserve the situation. Okay, something is going to change here all of a sudden. You're going to overcome obstacles and blockages here. So it doesn't look like you have to do anything right now, except know that you are being watched out for, okay? That their angels, guardian angels, and ancestors surround you. And just be in this present moment, that you will be able to preserve this situation and you will overcome these obstacles, these blockages. Yep, just stay positive in your mindset. Know that it will be success. But Spirit also wants you to know you do have the freedom to make your own choices, okay, that are going to bring you happiness, okay? So at the end of the day, I want you to ask yourself that question. Do what makes you happy right now. Do what brings you happiness, okay? Because here's the thing. It's not going to help you if you're just constantly like, all right, I'm thinking about this person, I'm thinking about this person, I'm thinking about this person. We're getting ourselves into a snowball effect, right? Break yourself out of it. If you like to draw, you like to paint, you like to dance, you like to go shopping, go do those things. Go do those things. Go out in nature, go take a walk, okay? Do things that make you happy. Let me tell you something. I've experienced this myself. Our energy goes where our focus is. Okay, so if we're constantly focused, then you're pushing that energy away. So pull that energy back to you. Go enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Clear your energy field. Put a white light of protection around yourself. Right? Clear away that energy of sadness, this pain, this hurt. And start refocusing that love within you. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Trust in the universe. This is all happening for a reason. I know you don't understand it right now, but obstacles and blockages are being pulled away and cleared for you, okay? Just stay in that moment and know that that's what's going on behind the scenes and do things that make you happy right now, okay? All right, my beautiful Aries. I love you guys so much. If you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. You know I love hearing from you guys in the comments below. I do love hearing from you guys. I do read my comments. So if you want to claim this message, if you feel comfortable sharing your own personal situation with me, Aries, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys another day or two. Have a great rest of your next couple days, and I will see you guys soon.